everyone and welcome, and I'm Gina Mitchell from Positive Life Shift, and we have Ruth here with us who is going to help me walk you through all of the intervention techniques that we're actually doing, which of course you probably came to this through my book, through the link in my book, and if so, fantastic. I'm glad you're reading my book. Wonderful. And the intervention that we're about to do now is called parts integration, and this is used when there's a part of you that wants to do something, there's a part of you that doesn't. So, and I guess we vacillate with that a lot with, you know, everyday life, but we're going to actually, very true.
So I'm here.
Exactly. And I forgot to mention, we also have Millie here. She's my little girl, and she's actually helping out with the intervention technique today as well. She's, you know, making the picture look very beautiful here, along with the beautiful Ruth. So anyway, all right, so let's get back to the parts integration then. And so, Ruth, you mentioned before that that you have a commitment issue with your business. Sometimes you really feel very committed, other times you really don't. So could you just tell me a little bit more about that?
Elaborating. So I work in mental health, and it's quite challenging because I'm dealing with people who have depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, mood disorders, but clearly even those that have other sort of, it comes down to depression. So it's challenging for me because I find it hard to commit to the business when I'm not having that commitment from you know, the patients or the clients. So, and then that kind of gets me down. So
okay, so we're going to work on that. Part of you is really committed, and the other part is not, because it's very challenging. Okay. Okay then. So what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to relax your shoulders, drop your shoulders, and I'm going to get you to put your hands out like this, and just keep the shoulders relaxed. So just keep the hands out like that. So at any time you sort of feel yourself going like that, just drop it again. Okay? All right. And I'm going to get you to close your eyes, because I think you can do this with your eyes open, but I personally find that it's so much easier to do it and to envisage it with your eyes closed. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have, first of all, the negative part, or the part that is not serving you well, come out and stand on one of your hands. And which hand will it be?
So the left.
The left hand.
On the left hand.
Okay, so this part of you, this uncommitted side of you, what does that look like to you in that hand? Does it have a form, a shape?
Look, it's usually when I'm driving to work and I just have that sense of, you know, I don't really want to be going to work. And so, you know, dealing with that, you know, uncommitted people that, you know, it's a struggle to kind of get them motivated.
Okay, so does it look like anything though? Does it have a form of any kind, this uncommitted part?
I would say it's like a black blob that's just out of shape.
Okay, great. Does it have any weight?
It's kind of grey-black.
Grey-black?
No, actually, it's more just like a, you know, that kind of sticky, plastic, doughy sort of stuff? Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay. And does it have any weight?
No, it's pretty lightweight.
Okay, fantastic. And does it have a smell?
Funny you say that. Let me think. No, it's just there, sort of known. No, it's pretty much neutral.
Okay, and does it make any sound?
No, it's neutral. It's like there's this black blob kind of out of shape. No smell, no sound.
Okay, fantastic.
There's no life to it.
Okay, so it's like dead.
Yeah.
Right, perfect. Okay, let's elicit now the other side, the committed part of you, the really committed part of you, and have that come out and sit on your right hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me what it looks like?
Okay, so it's in the actual centre, in the facility. I've got on, you know, there's 10 clients in there. I've got on the music. Keith Urban's playing.
So that's a noise that you hear from it.
Yeah, that's my happy,
And does that have any form at all?
It's yellow. It's a triangle, yellow triangle, with like a circle around the top of it.
Okay. Then.
Yeah.
Is it making any noise? Except for Keith Urban?
It's more like an orchestra, like it's a,
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Does it have a smell? Just to add more senses into there.
I just thought of roses as soon as you said it.
Roses, okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to your left hand and look at that uncommitted part of you, okay? And I want to ask you, what is the purpose of that lack of commitment? What is the purpose?
What is the purpose? I'd say depression.
Depression, okay.
And no energy.
Okay. So so depression, low energy, and what's the purpose of that?
Help.
Help. So you're asking for help?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the intention? What will you get out of that?
Motivation.
Motivation, okay. And what's the purpose of motivation?
Feeling good.
Feeling good? For what reason?
Happiness.
Happiness. And the intention of happiness?
Warmth.
Warmth.
Like an inside warmth.
And what is the purpose of the inside warmth?
Love.
Love.
Self-love.
And self-love, great. And for what intention?
Sharing.
Sharing. And the purpose of sharing?
Energy.
Energy. And what do you get out of that?
Uplifting. Confidence.
Confidence. And the purpose of confidence?
Helping.
For what intention?
Self-love.
And the purpose of self-love?
Let me just get back into it. Warmth.
Warmth. And the purpose of warmth, or the intention of the warmth?
Helping others.
For what purpose?
So that they can feel alive again.
And what's that what's the purpose for you?
Love. Giving.
For what purpose for you?
Love.
Okay. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the other hand, where you have the confident part of yourself, very, very committed and confident part of yourself. And I'm going to ask you, what is the purpose of that commitment?
Energy.
Energy.
Drive.
Drive. For what purpose?
Helping others.
And what's the intention of helping others?
So that they can experience joy.
And what is it for you?
So that I can experience joy.
Okay. And what for what purpose?
Highest expression is love. Love.
And what's the intention of love?
Just that euphoric warmth.
For what purpose?
Intrinsic. Motivation, intrinsic. Warmth.
For what purpose?
Self-love.
Okay. Now, what I'd like you to notice, of course, is the highest intention of both the motivated part of you and the unmotivated part of you is exactly the same. Both parts of you want love, they want giving, they want warmth, help others, self-love, drive, experiencing joy, euphoria and warmth. And so they're both parts of you. And basically they are serving you, they're both serving you because they're part of a bigger whole. So what I'd like you to do now, and you might notice actually, people in the video might notice that her hands have come together quite slightly. So what I'd like you to do now is to bring them together, and I'd like you to hold those two different parts of yourself that want the best for yourself, that are part of this bigger whole, and put it up into your heart. Put it up into your heart. And just imagine now this big yellow ball that's joining it all together because it's all part of you. And it's all part of what makes you whole. And just stay there for a moment. Just let that integrate. Just for a moment. And when you're ready, what I'd like you to do is just keep your eyes closed and just put your hands down then. And I have this beautiful forgiveness meditation which I'm going to read out to you just to complete this parts integration technique. Okay. So, have forgiveness in your heart for anything you think you've done wrong. Forgive yourself for all the past omissions and commissions. They are long gone. Understand that you were a different person, and this one is forgiving compared to the one that you were. Feel that forgiveness filling you and enveloping you with a sense of warmth and ease. Now take a deep breath in and out. Now think of your parents. Forgive them for anything you have ever blamed them for. Understand that they are different now too. Let this forgiveness fill them, surround them, knowing in your heart that this is your most wonderful way of togetherness. Breathing in and out, and in and out. Now think of your nearest and dearest people. Forgive them for anything that you think they have done wrong or are doing wrong at this time. Fill them with your forgiveness. Let them feel that you accept them. Let that forgiveness fill them, realizing that this is your expression of love. Now think of your friends. Forgive them for anything that you have ever disliked about them, and let your forgiveness reach out to them so that they can be filled with it and embraced by it. Think of the people you know, whoever they may be, and forgive them all for whatever it is that you've ever blamed them for, which you've judged them for, that you have disliked. Let your forgiveness fill their hearts, surround them, envelop them, be your expression of love for them. Take a deep breath in and out. Now think of any special person whom you really do need to forgive, towards whom you still have resentment, rejection, dislike. Forgive him or her fully. Remember that everyone has karma. Let this forgiveness come from your heart. Reach out to that person, complete and total. Deep breath in and out. Now think of any one person or any situation or any group of people whom you are condemning, blaming, disliking. Forgive them completely. Let your forgiveness be your expression of unconditional love. They may not do the right things. Human beings have karma, and your heart needs the forgiveness in order to have purity of love. Breathing in and out. Now have a look again and see whether there's anyone or anything anywhere in the world towards whom you have blame or condemnation. And forgive the people or the people or the person so that there is no separation of heart. Deep breath in and out. Now put your attention back on yourself and recognize the goodness in you, the effort you are making, Feel the warmth and ease that comes from forgiveness. May all beings have forgiveness in their hearts. And when you're ready, you can come back into the room and open your eyes.
That's good.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, when you said to close your hands, like bring your hands together, when I got to about there, you could really feel that pull, like a magnet. Yeah, it was good. It's good,
Fantastic.
Unique. Yes.
Yeah, it's a really nice one, isn't it? Very lovely and gentle.
Yeah.
So, again, thank you, Ruth.
You're welcome.
And
You're
to
welcome.
Millie for helping out with this demonstration, and I hope that it'll help you as well, help people out there understand what this is all about. Thank you.